Hey guys, my name is Jack. I am a sophomore at the University of Missouri, and I'm going to tell you about how I used to be someone who guarded my feelings, and now I'm someone who surrenders them. So, for me, a long time ago, church was something that really didn't take an active role in my life. It was just kind of something that I went to on Sunday, even though my parents were really involved. I wasn't. I didn't really care. Unless they were showing VeggieTales at Sunday school, I really wasn't interested. So, yeah, that all changed though once I got to middle school. However, at the same time, puberty happened, and lust, from that day on, lust became a real struggle for me. And I'd find myself in front of a computer screen or whatever. And even though I did a lot of youth group and a lot of summer camps, God kind of took the back seat in my life then. And then I went on a missions trip in my 8th grade year to Mendenhall, Mississippi, and at the end of the week we all had to tell our story. And for those of you that aren't really familiar with that, that's kind of what I'm doing, sharing. It's like sharing how you got to where you are today. So, yeah, after that week, I knew lust was something that I struggled with, but I didn't bother to tell anyone. I kind of beat around the bush with that story. I just didn't want to be judged. I thought I was the only one that had this problem, and I was just like, they're going to think I'm really weird. I'm not going to have any friends, and it's just going to all be the worst thing that ever happened to me ever. So I just didn't bother telling anyone, and I bottled it up. I guarded it. Then moving on, things got worse, as you can imagine, by bottling it up. I started just went back to the same old routine and didn't really care about that and stuff. And then I went on a couple more missions trips throughout high school. And then after sophomore year, particularly after I went to San Francisco, I got really close to a good group of friends I'm still really close to today. And even so, though, I didn't really tell anyone about it. And it wasn't until like the end of high school that I realized that, relationships don't really work if you don't tell anyone what's going on. And that's what I didn't do. And I should have done that to keep in check and to just make myself a better person. But not to say I don't stumble. And then I finally started telling people about what was going on when I got here. And now I'm even telling my friends back home what's going on, and they can help me out. And I tell God what's going on, and He can help me out. And I just find it a lot more helpful if you're just open with what you got going on. And yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Just kind of surrendering my feelings. Not to say I don't stumble every now and then. Still lust is a big trouble for me, but I can at least manage it by telling other people that this is something that I struggle with. And that's kind of where I am right now. Thanks, guys.